Hello YouTubers. Hey, I finally brought my little Manco mini bike out of storage. When I first started my channel, Benny's Projects, I was going to fill it up with things like this. Ended up being more popular to work on my truck or do like junkyard crawls, as I call them. But I want to get back to this. It was pretty much one of my first videos. I've already had over 1,000 views on it, and I always said there was going to be a part 2, and I never got to it. So this is part 2 coming right at you, and I'm going to put this on, speaking of 2, my new channel, which is Benny's Projects 2, as in TOO. Well, a couple of years ago, I believe, when I actually stopped using it, it might have been longer, I pulled the pull string and I pulled too hard and I busted it. So first thing I'm going to do is replace the pull string. Second thing is remove the bowl to the carburetor and check for any corrosion or particles, dirt particles or anything like that. Clean it out real good. I'm going to check the spark plug. Thirdly, after that, check the oil. Now I remember doing an oil change on it, and I used like ATV oil, some higher grade oil, I remember. Then I'm going to put some gas in it and see if it pops off when I pull that new pull cord. Okay, what I ended up having to do, since I had a little difficult time, was I used a lighter and melted the end of the pull rope, made a point. What I did was feed it through here, at this spot right here. With that point, it kind of used like a dart or an arrow, went right through, and I was able to pull it through the rest of this area here. And I'm going to make sure the end of this rope, I'm going to put a knot in it, or I'm going to pull it right through. Just put a little regular old knot in it. Feed it through twice. Oh, it won't slip, but you don't want to make it too big. I don't know. It's something similar to that. Okay, put this here after I wound it, piece of wire, hard wire, something like that, anything to hold it, keep it from unwinding. Freeze your hands up. There you go. So that shouldn't be an issue, the extra tail. Give it a little yank, make sure it doesn't pull through, and you're good, right? Now this is important here. I probably wound this counterclockwise about 6 times. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this clip, keep it from moving really fast and losing the string, but this rope might be way too long. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just unwind it to where the end of the rope, where I find the end of the rope pretty much. Now I'm going to put the handle on and tie it up, pull it a little bit here. Now it's going to wind up that cord, and it's going to tell you where it's going to want to, the length of the cord, where it's going to stop. Now of course, if you went too far like I just did, you're going to lose the end. Yeah, I just, oh boy, I lost the end. Let me see here. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, I found it. And actually, look at this. It's going right through. Right there. So, length of rope is just right, you know. Pull it right through. See how you're doing here? So yeah, length of rope is right after so many winds. It's going to be nice and tight. It's not going to be loose. I'm going to grab my T-handle here. Feed it through. There. Put a knot in it. Like that. And I do another loop too. Okay. I'll make that here. Tighten it up. There. And it should fall right in. And that's what it just did. So, you notice when you pull, those little arms come out right there. And this goes into that cup of the engine. It's got some teeth, and it'll allow it to bite right in here and turn the engine. So all I have to do now is just bolt it up. I can clock this any way I want. Just find the holes here. Might want to keep it straight up. Right there I think would be a good, unless you're right there, but that's nice and even straight right there. Try to find the holes for that. Bolt it up. Okay, next I'll be pulling that carburetor bowl out. Got a combination of 3/8 and 7/16 wrench. I believe it's a 7/16. I'm gonna do this bowl. I'm not gonna mess with the needle. I have to adjust it. I'm pulling the bowl out now. It's pretty dry. Float, everything. A little bit of crud in there, but it's not bad really. It's gonna be your jet right here. Your needle goes through here and you adjust it right here. Okay, this bowl out. It's really not too bad because I drained all the fuel out of it, luckily. Okay, I put it back together. Very simple. I just sprayed it out with some carb cleaner, nothing really special. If I do end up having more problems, I'm definitely going to have to pull the carburetor off. I didn't see a whole lot of corrosion. Here's a choke right here. Adjustment. Turn it on, off, adjust it. There. Of course, the pull string works. I didn't have any fuel in it, thank God. I did drain it. I did think about it before I did let it set up for a long time. Ethanol fuel is very bad. And I don't really like to use ethanol fuel. But there's higher grade non-ethanol fuel that's sold around here for boats and small engines. They also sell it in a can at like Home Depot. 4-cycle high octane fuel, but it's like, last I checked was $21 just for that little can, and I was like, man, that's a lot. And $21, actually I just bought a gas can, that was $17. It was a 2-gallon gas can, and so I don't know, maybe I should have just bought that, but at least I could reuse this gas can. Okay, carburetor's clean, pull rope's on, about to check the spark plug here, maybe clean it off. After that, I'm gonna put some fuel in it and see what it does. Okay, I'm gonna pull the spark plug. It's gonna be hard to tell, but I'm using adjustable wrench. Okay, I just broke it loose. Might be able to do it by hand. Yep, I was able to take it off. My finger. Okay. Don't appear too bad. Maybe a little rich. I do see a little golden color to it. Not too bad. I need to play with the carburetor once I get it started. Okay, I'm putting the spark plug back on. Don't cross thread it. I had a couple times where it was turning. It was getting started wrong and wanted to cross thread, but that's why I started finger tight and finish it to where it seats. Now I'm just gonna use that adjustable wrench again, give it a little turn, quarter turn if I can. And easier said than done. There it is. Alrighty. Now you don't want to tighten it too tight. But you got it. I got it. Heard something crack. I hope that wasn't the spark plug. Alright. Put this back on here. This is actually a ground, so if you actually touch the spark plug boot, it kills the engine. But I have a kill switch right here. Alright, if everything goes well, I'm going to put some fuel in, it should start. I got the funnel. Got to put some fuel in it, hopefully. Just put a little bit. Don't want to fill it up just in case I gotta pull the carburetor off. Back on here. kill switch is on. In the on position. The choke is on here too. You can see that. There she goes. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah. They want to take off. Carburetor a little bit. It goes on. See if I can get it to idle. Like that. Hey, Tyler. Not too bad.